Hello there everybody and welcome to episode 45 of the Iceland Takeover. I'm Josh with TBM Games and today we have another special episode for you. It's the final game of the Europa League group where we're playing PSV again. And I'd be lying to you if I said that this group stage has gone well. I'm just going to get that one out there nice and early. Looking back at the previous results, I mean, the last game I showed you, I believe, was the PSV one, where we lost 2-0. We then beat HK 4-1 in the league with Atete, Quirk, Askierson and Jimenez getting on the score sheet. Askierson being one of our youth prospects. He's got some nice little stats going on. I'm happy. I think he should be a good little backup there. 14 finishing. It's better than the majority of our other Fhingar strikers at the moment. Maybe let down a little bit in some of the more critical areas. His work rate's pretty poor, but we can work with it. We then played Fulham, where we lost, unfortunately, 2-1, with Bjarkson getting on the score sheet, and stats-wise, we were just absolutely dominated. 35% possession, 10 shots to their 26. It was just... Yeah. It was another one of those games. We then had the final game of the season against KA, where Coombe scored as well as Askierson again. So he has now played once. I started one and come off the bench once and scored in both of them. So I mean, he's got the potential. I'm happy with that. We've then since lost another game 2-1 to Fulham, which again. This one wasn't quite... Oh, no, it was. It definitely was. I was just looking at it back to front. They had 21 shots to our 9. We had 31% possession. And it was just an absolute steamroller. So we decided to switch things up in the second leg against Sociedad, where we did lose 2-0. It was an unfortunate 2 minutes. But other than that, we actually weren't awful. 48% possession. We had... Oh, no, sorry, 52%. We had 10 shots to their 20, but... We technically did outdo them at something. Small victories. With this, as you can see as well, we reverted to our usual 4-1-2-2-1 formation. Or 4-5-1, whatever you want to call it. I'm not that fussed. And it seemed to work alright for us. So I think we're going to stick with that today for the final game. Because PSV... I'm still actually quite angry about it. After we were robbed, but hey, let's move on. Anyway, we do have some big news. Since the last video, I've made some signings. Obviously, they can't be used in this because they've not been registered, but for next season, there's some big names going on. And I don't even mean big for the Icelandic League, I mean big names. I don't think you're ready for this. So... Looking at this, you can see that we're trying to reloan Jurek because he's been quite good. In fact, no, we're signing Jurek for 725 grand. We're just waiting on the contract to go through. We're re-signing Jensen, who sort of filled in for Quirk when he's been a bit tired. Because even though he's not got the best overall, he's 20-year-old and he does do a job when he comes on and plays. 17 acceleration, granted he's only got 11 pace, but he does get around his defenders in a one-on-one situation. But, okay, so here we go. Ooh, don't forget, this is for the full season, so that looks like a lot on both, but really it's not. It's the free transfers that we've managed to get. Oh, look at these! First of all, we signed Radamel Falcao on a £1,600 a week deal for until October next year, because that's when he's retiring. And look at those stats. His mentals are all absolutely outrageous. As an advanced forward, which is what we play, his dribbling's a bit weak and his physicals are pretty poor. But, who was the next one? Oh yeah, we signed João Matinho. Oh, look at that. Again, 3.1 grand a week. Once again, his physicals are terrible. He's retiring at the end of the season, but so what? Mario Mandzukic, same deal again. 1.4 grand a week. Outstanding stats. Look at that. 20 aggression, 19 bravery, 18 determination, 19 teamwork, 17 work rate. Still has 14 finishing. Oh, it gets better. Cesc Fabregas. 1.2 grand a week. Why not? Yeah, sure. It doesn't even matter that all of these players, Alexis Sanchez, their physicals are god awful. The legs have completely gone at this point because they're all actually. He's only 33. That's quite worrying. But look at the stats. That's crazy. And last but not least, Diego Godin. What? How? How have we signed him? It's absolutely mind-boggling. But the reason being, for those of you who haven't guessed yet, is because they'd all run down the contracts at their current clubs, and they're all gearing up to retire. So they're all free agents looking for a final paycheck for the last 12 months. We swoop in. Godin's quite expensive, granted we pay him 4.7 grand a week, but still. And there was a few others as well on the list. Who else was there who was interested, who I thought was worth a mention? There was Lucas Piszczek, the right back who used to play for Borussia Dortmund. Ryan Babel, maybe not quite as good, but who else was there? I'm sure that Jamie Vardy was on this list as well. And somebody... Oh, and Angel Di Maria, he was on there. Just why not? Shane Long. It's just crazy. I just happened to be scrolling through and saw these names and was like, yes, I'm all over this. Robert Snodgrass. Granted, he's not on the same level as the others, but he'd still do a job. So, yeah. Anyway, I feel like I got a bit off topic there. As I said, today's game is against PSV. We are setting up in the 4... Well, I'm going to call it 4-5-1. 4-1-4-1, apparently. That we've used in the past. This is sort of the formation that the assistant's telling me to use. There's no Joel in centre-back anymore because he has been suspended through too many bookings, which is quite unfortunate, but oh well. So the team is Joel, Avedo, Eriksson Senior and Marin, with Einarsson, Morgos and Rothwell just ahead, with Jimenez, Juric and Atete up top. Perfectly standard, exactly what we want. Oh, actually, there is something else I wanted to show you. My staff. I know this isn't something we normally like to see, but I have actually been signing some reasonably big names. Warren Joyce, those of you who are United fans will know him. Very, very solid. I feel like there was a scout as well. Well, I mean, for a director of football, we have Yossi Benayoun, who was I believe he used to play for Chelsea. Yeah, he played for Chelsea for a season, and at Liverpool, and at Arsenal, West Ham. Wow, he really liked his London teams. He's the new director of football. Brian Avedo is actually a player scout for some reason. It was part of the criteria for signing him. And that was it, actually. But I did upgrade some of my other stuff, but that might have been what I'm thinking about. Anyway, I've definitely been babbling on for far too long now. Let's get into today's game. Captain's not been selected. Marin. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so what do we want to say? I feel like we cautiously want to tell him to... Where's the... We owe him. Go out and get revenge. Nobody cares. Honestly, nobody ever cares. Why do I even bother? We have faith. Passionate faith. Come on, guys. Actually, one thing I do want to do as the game kicks off, we'll flick to a cautious mentality. Something I've picked up recently watching other people's videos is we're going to play with a lower defensive line as well and a lower attacking line. We're just going to try and compact ourselves and just try and frustrate them into making... Well, I don't even know. I can't even say making mistakes. Just try and frustrate them and just block out any of the potential lanes that they could come and exploit. Because we know we are the weaker team of the two of us. Marian's been booked already, a minute in. Fantastic. And I 100% expected to concede then after saying we're going to try and shut up shop. Conceded 10 goals in 6 games. Wow. Wow. Bruma with the cross in. Hendricks heads it wide. No qualms there for Joel. Boots it out. Almost finds Jurek. Malan, Maduke, Gutierrez, another Jurek, Hendricks. Jurek again, and Bruma. Veagiva. Whips it in. Big save there from Joel. Very good. 10 minutes in. I don't know why I've not started shouting at people yet. Come on. We'll tighten up. Oh, big save. Big save. Jurek there. Clears it out. This could be described as parking the bus, and you would 100% be right. I think what we're going to do is switch from cautious to defensive. I'm not quite going to go very defensive. We kind of want to potentially be able to break if the need arises. We've had a grand total of 25% possession, and Avedo is now injured. I don't think we have... Oh no, we do. We've got Johnson on the bench. You can take over. Let's go to 30 minutes in. We'll tell them to concentrate. That usually frustrates my players. I don't know why. I always do that. I convince myself that telling them to concentrate is a good idea. And every single time they get frustrated and then, hey, go on Atete, go on Rothwell, Jimenez. We've won a corner. I'll take it. I will 100% take a corner right now. 35 minutes played. Mogos whips it in. Poor corner. Senior picks it up on the edge of the box. Oh, what's he going to do with it? Oh, never mind. We're overwhelmed. Massively overwhelmed. Come on, guys. Sort yourselves out. We're pushing out of time. It's 0-0. Oh, Marin. Long throw in. Finds Jurek. Oh, dispossessed on the 6-yard line. It's unfortunate. If he managed to get a shot off then, I'd have fancied his chances. Bruma. Try to beat Rothwell. Couldn't quite get away from him. Squares it to Gutierrez. Maduke. Oh, great save there from Joel. Marin clears it out for a throw-in. I believe that is it for the first half. Realistically, yes. Oh, it tried to show a highlight. No, you don't. No, you don't. We're assertive. We have definitely not been the better team. I am actually quite happy. Yeah, everyone's having a good time. So at the start of the second half. No, we don't want to bother with that. We will... Oh, Morgos there, very unlucky. Can we just encourage? I wonder what that actually does. There's a few of these shouts that I've just never bothered to use, but I've always heard, like, maybe not horror stories, but I've seen people just saying that they've had the exact opposite effect of what they're supposed to do. And, oh wow, what a ball that was, but poor defending there from Johnson. Rothwell's making a lot of mistakes. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. Jurek, breaking. Come on, why have you stopped? Come on, ref. That's got to be a booking. That was 100%. Oh, come on, not Morgas. Can't be having him injured. Helgeson's coming on. Rothwell's making a lot of mistakes. Can I bring on somebody as a striker? Why not? Let's give the young kid a go. Oh, please tell me actually. Yeah. We'll give him all a team talk as well. I will tell them there's no pressure on any of them, and yeah, young kid's happy with that. Yeah, we're happy with that. So we're 53 minutes in, and Jimenez, ooh, unlucky. We actually aren't being demolished as of yet, as he says, and yeah, there you go. Every single time. Every single time, without fail. No, we don't want to watch that again. Demand a bit more. I don't know what we're going to demand from them, but we're demanding more of it. How much, like I've said, even though we're 1-0 down at 57 minutes, and we're just getting absolutely pummeled, I think we're holding our own reasonably well. So, Bruma whips in the ball, and fortunately, we managed to escape that. 60 minutes in. We haven't really had that much. You know, obviously we've only got 28% possession, but we're just kind of trying to do what we can. Tighten up, make sure we don't concede another. 75 minutes in. Oh, Marin, long throw to the young striker. Oh, he's hit the post! As if. What a way to announce yourself to the world that would have been. No, I'm not gonna flick us to attacking or anything like that, or even positive. He's just gone for the. Wow. They're just showing off now, aren't they? 15 minutes to go. Can we hold out? Something tells me we can't, but ooh, nice acrobatic clearance there. Jurek apparently tried to break and didn't do anything. Brilliant. 8 minutes to go. We'll show a bit of passion. Oh. Jonsson just walked around like he wasn't even there. Great double save there from Joel. Fantastic work. No. Big clearance there from Eriksson. Again, we didn't do anything with it. We have pulled back a little bit of the possession though, so, you know, small victories. I mean, it is a small victory, we're only at 31%, but still. Come on. 5 minutes to go. Oh, another good save there from Joel. I'll be a little bit surprised if he doesn't get a man of the match. He has made some very, very big saves in this game. Moves it out. And I'm not going to lie, I was kind of hoping that they highlighted a flick to ours, but no, they're attacking again. Zero respite. They're going to score. Oh. Ooh. That was very poor. Bruma is on a 7-1. He has had the best game of our team. Wait, what? I mean Joel, not Bruma. It's because I've just seen him. Okay, he's oofed it out. It's got it as far as Jimenez. Back to Jonsson. To Eriksson, who couldn't find anybody up front. We're into added time now, with about 2.5 minutes to go. And as I said before, I'm actually quite happy with this. I'll take a 1-0 loss, considering the games that we have had. What? How is... Are you kidding me? How was that a second yellow card? Come on, ref. Right, that's official. We've been robbed in every single game here. It's a joke. Absolute joke. There was nothing wrong with that. If anything, he was fouled, but whatever. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there today, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and share it and subscribe if you haven't already as well. And I will see you during the next game, which will be at the start of the next season. So until then, I'll see you next time, guys.